Alright, what's cracking, everybody? So today's video is gonna be about today's video is inspired by DMX, the passing of DMX, right? So, you know, it's unfortunate that DMX passed. I don't know about any of you guys, but my favorite rapper is Tupac, right? My number 2 favorite rapper, it's in the air, more than likely DMX, but it's between DMX and Nas, right? And, you know, a lot of people are putting out a lot of the DMX's songs, different interviews that he did. And the thing that I like when he shows his interviews, that dude was very God-fearing, you know. I used to watch and when I was in the joint, he had a reality show, right? If you get a chance, check that out. It's funny as hell. But he had said that, you know, if he could do it, he would have been a pastor or whatever, right? But his inner demons kept him from that calling. But that's what he really wanted to be. And you know, like, I wanted to make this video, probably not going to be a very long video, but you know, when people talk about who's the best rapper, right? And they talk about Tupac, they talk about Biggie, they talk about Jay-Z, they talk about Nas, right? Like I said, Tupac is my favorite, and I'm a straight West Coaster, right? I mean, hey, the music we make, that G-Funk, that to me is the best. But like I said, I think DMX is probably my second favorite. And this is the thing that I wanna bring up to you guys. When I hear people talk about who's the best, right? Now, you got these dudes that are rapping about gold chains and their rings and their watches and their cars. You know, who gives a fuck about that? That means nothing. Like, I'm one of them dudes. There's a lot of dudes like me. I'm one of them dudes that growing up, you know, we don't want to admit it, but there's always, no matter how confident you are, there's always that fear of rejection, right? And so for me, it was easier to convey a message by dedicating a song, right? And so music was always a big thing in my life, big factor. And what an artist had to say meant something to me. Like, you know, like today's music, that mumble shit, can't, like, Xanax and all, you know, like, I grew up in the era where they talked about slinging dope. Now these motherfuckers talk about doing dope. You know, it's pretty ridiculous to me. But what I will say is this, and I think, you know, for me personally, it goes a long way, is, you guys know I did over 24 years the last time, right? And I've given the system over 30 years, right? One thing I will tell you is that on those tiers, on those prison yards, when dudes are really getting into their music, to me, that tells you who the best is. Tupac, his lyrics. DMX, his lyrics. Nas, his lyrics. You hear those on the tier. You know, when we were able to get boom boxes and shit, that's what you would hear. And to me, that says who the best is. That says who is speaking from the heart and to the heart, right? And I'm knowing this video ain't for everybody, but I know that for me personally, I felt like a lot of DMX's songs, they spoke to my heart. And seeing him pass away, and you know, it's a trip because I didn't do nothing. I didn't do a video for Nipsey when he passed away. and I dig Nipsey a lot. But if I'm being real, when we were in them dungeons, you know, when we were on them tiers, in them cell blocks, it was DMX was heard. DMX was felt, just like Pac, just like Nas, not Biggie. That's why Biggie would never be in my top 5. Biggie's not even in my top 10. Biggie's New York, through and through, you know. And that's no knock on New York. But he didn't say nothing that made me feel what he was talking about, you know. And so, like I said, I'm gonna keep this video short. But I just wanted to put my little 2 cents out there on DMX, and ask you guys to listen to a few of his jams. You know what I mean? Not the mainstream ones that people know about. You know, a lot of people are playing Slippin'. That's one of my favorite songs by him. I Miss You is another favorite song by him. I think it's called I Miss You, the one about his grandmother. You know, I lost my grandmother when I was in there. But there's a lot of shit, man. I think it's I Can Feel It. It's another good one. There's a lot of them, man. But like I said, this is just me saluting the man, saluting his life and his death. With that, I'm out.